Hey everybody, it is ScardyGinge. Welcome. I hope you guys are doing fantabulous today. As you can see, I've only put out one video this week, and that's because me and my husband have to go back home for just a couple days, but we will be back soon, and I will be putting up more videos here to do with RuneScape in just a bit. But I wanted to touch on some things before we went ahead and left, and so I didn't leave y'all hanging. So let's get to that. So one of the most amazing things that happened to me this week is that I got raided on Twitch by Maikeru together, because it's a hardcore IronWoman, and then this is they're in the same clan and everything. Oh my god! If you follow me on Twitch, that's awesome, and you probably saw it. It was insane. I got a raid of over 150 people, which was a little bit crazy for me. I think the largest raid I've ever gotten before that was maybe like 30. So it was, I freaked out, I fangirled a little bit, but it was awesome, and I so enjoyed it. So welcome to everybody that came with that, and to the almost 30 people that followed me from that. Thank you. I really hope that you're gonna love what I do with streaming, which is usually Slayer, but again, I'm taking a huge break from that right now so I can get my rework underway and really work on that. But thank you again, guys, and thank you, Maikeru, so much for that. I appreciate it so much. So yeah. And then right now, so one of the plans that we have is I have an IronWoman. She is ready to go. I made her and everything. I just haven't done anything with her yet. And so what we plan on doing, or I should say what I plan on doing, I always talk about we because, you know, me and my husband, we're married, so we're a team. But what I plan on doing is the IronWoman that I have, it's going to be completely YouTube. I may go ahead and stream every once in a while with her, but I think I'm going to make it a just solely YouTube series, which is going to be awesome. IronWoman for me, I don't think is going to be too difficult, because as it stands, I really don't use the GE much in that sense, basically. Only time I do is when my husband gets on me about needing to buy something, and I'm very much of the mind, well, if I can make it or do it myself, why am I going to spend money on it? Which is why, you know, in the game, I tend to have a little bit more money because I just don't spend it. Now granted, I don't have a lot of money, but I don't fluctuate too often. You know, right now, something I am spending a little bit of money on is getting the cleansing crystals so I can get my prayer up to 90. So, and it's painful every time I spend money on that. But again, off track. I'm going to go ahead and we're going to start that. I'm not sure if we're going to start it next week or what's going to happen, but it will be coming down the pipeline very soon, and I am super, super excited about it. I am up to the challenge. I look forward to learning the game in a whole different and new way. So I hope that you guys will join in with that. And I, as always, completely appreciate backseat gaming when it comes to things, you know. If you see anything that I can do differently, or things that, you know, I may be doing wrong, or things that, you know, I can just do more efficiently, I do appreciate you telling me what to do, how to do it. And so go ahead, you know, and jump on in and let me know. And yeah, I'm super excited for it, and I think it is going to be amazing. Something that I am in the works with right now is a podcast of sorts. My goal right now is to get with some content creators for RuneScape and to just kind of sit down and talk, figure out, you know, why you got into it, why it is that you do what you do, how you find, you know, the community, and just everything, you know. We all love RuneScape, and most of you are veteran players. I'm not. Again, I've only been playing for about 2.5 years now. And I think it is so awe-inspiring that you guys have stuck with the game so much and so long, and through the ups and the downs, and I would just love to hear from you, and I'd love to get it out there for people, you know, for those that are kind of deciding if they want to come back to the game, or those, that have left the game and just hate it, but maybe, this could change their mind and bring them back. Again, we go back to the mining and smithing rework, and we had 47,000 people logged in at once on the game, which is the most it's been in a very long time, save, double experience weekends. It's kind of, that's crazy, and it's awesome. And I would just really love to get people to understand that, yes, there are things that need to be worked on within RuneScape. We know that. We know that there needs to be a bank rework. We know there's a ton of things that need to be updated and worked on. However, RuneScape and Jagex are working their butts off to bring them to us. You know what I mean? I know we were all super upset when, it kind of got said that the bank rework was on the back burner right now and was not getting worked on. It stinks, but at the same time, if you look at the content they're bringing us, I mean, with the mining and smithing rework, we now don't have to have spaces in our bank for ore. You don't have to have spaces in your bank for your bars and such, so it's freed up a tiny bit, So in the look of it, yes, they didn't do a huge rework for the banking, but they did do a little bit of a rework. They made it so that way now, there's quite a few spaces left up, and so without dumping tons and tons of money into it, they managed to make something that works for right now. Is it a band-aid? Yes. But something's coming, and we know it. We felt it for a long time. They are hearing our voices. If you're on Reddit, if you're on Twitter, you can see them. They know that that's what we want, and they're going to bring it to us. I think, coming just from my opinion, I think we just need to give them time. They are a company, and they realize that it's something that is wrong with it, but it's coming. I don't know when, but it'll be here. And with that being said, the mining and smithing rework, I think, has been amazing. Yes, it's a little bit slower to smith things at the moment, and I mean, that kind of sucks, but at the same time, just the whole breath of fresh air that's happened with it is so awesome. Being able to go directly from, the forge and everything just kind of all in one, it's so nice to not have to run back and forth to the bank to grab stuff, I really think that has made just a nice, it's nice. It's so streamlined now. Of course there are bugs. Jagex, RuneScape, they're all, the company, they're very much aware of what's going on with the bugs. And again, I implore you to follow them on Twitter, and I do also on Reddit. I know it's a little bit of a toxic place in Reddit sometimes, but I definitely think following RuneScape and kind of understanding what it is that they are doing right now would be very helpful, because a lot of times that would probably save a lot of the heartache and a lot of just annoyance with things, because they talk constantly about what's happening. They hear you, they acknowledge everything. So and with the mining and smithing rework, they're talking about fixing up the armor, because again, it doesn't have the spikes on it. It takes a lot of, they have to recode because, something was messed up, and so that's something they're working on. They know all of these things. The drop table is going to get fixed for your higher tier monsters. Again, with such a huge rework, and there are going to be little bugs, and they're fixing it. And so I think just give the company time. As you can see, with giving them time, they are able to bring you these things that they love, that, they know that we love too. And so it's a cohesive thing, and it's a very, I mean, you got to think there's tendrils just going everywhere right now that have to be, fixed. And, just, I personally say, just give them a little bit of time, and we will all get what we want in the end. But yeah, so I just wanted to kind of come to you guys with some opinions on some things, and just give you kind of a rundown of what's going on right now. Like I said, I'm going to be working on a podcast here with some other content creators. So if you are a content creator, please go ahead and contact me. I will leave my email down in the description below. I would love to talk to you and kind of get this thing rolling. I don't have a date yet of what's going to happen, but even if it's just a group of us kind of sitting down and brainstorming and kind of, talking about the things that we want the whole community to know, and the things that we think are important to get out there, I would so appreciate it if you contacted me and reached out to me, and if we could get this thing going. With that said, I want to give a huge shout out to Maikeru and Ravlar. Both of you have been so super and supportive and just all of that. And I really look up to you guys in how I like to do things. You both are just very, very nice and your content is awesome. And I look forward to working with both of you here in the future. And I will link them down there too, so you can see their awesome YouTubes and their series and everything that they've released. And then also I will link you to their Twitches as well. But yeah, so for right now, you know, I'm very happy with the way things are going. I got 90 smithing, or no, I got 90 mining last night. And I'm working at it now, you know, I'm feeling the grind. I'm finally switching from that mid-level to the high level, and I am so excited to bring you guys along with me. But yeah, so I will catch you guys here soon. I should be streaming this coming Sunday, and from there, we will see how everything goes and what transpires, and I am just so looking forward to it. So I will catch you guys soon. Have a wonderful day. Bye.